Greetings, minions, survivalists, and fellow gamers. This is Silverblade, playing 7 Days to Die, Alpha 16.2, and this is episode number 26. And you who watch me regularly may be noticing that there is no webcam. Well, I've been having technical difficulties trying to get that thing to work again. For some reason it just doesn't want to connect, and so I figured screw it, I just don't have the time to fiddle with it. I need to get episodes recorded and up for this next week, so I unfortunately just ditched it for this week. I'll work on it throughout the week to try to get it to work again so that next week it'll be available, but yeah, that's the problem I'm having right now. Another thing is, it's been a rough week and a half for me. My aunt dying, and we had to miss the funeral, or the visitation. The funeral's coming up on the 26th, or the actual graveside service. And then I think it was Tuesday or early Wednesday morning. My cousin Braden, who is 17 years old, he passed away in his sleep at his aunt's, my cousin's house, and they haven't figured out what it was that caused it, and the family's been struggling to find a way to bring him from Florida back to Michigan. He was going to start college in 2 weeks at Daytona State University, and that's kind of rough on the family. I can't say I really knew him all that well. I've only met him maybe 2 or 3 times, and so I feel bad for my cousin who lost her oldest son, and for those who knew him most, I don't exactly have that strong of a connection with him because I only met him just a few times. But at the same time, I feel bad that there's a member of my family gone, especially one who had such promise and potential. But outside of that, my sister and my nephew stayed the week here, so it did take some of the pressure off of having to help my folks out, and added a little extra pressure because of having to juggle the schedule to babysit the nephew, because he's going to be a year old on the 1st of September. Well, my dad ended up taking them to the airport this morning, or yesterday morning as it were, and my sister and nephew are moving down to Florida, so it's one's coming up and one's going down type thing, so that they can stay at their new house with my sister's husband. So it's been a very busy, chaotic week, and more insult to injury, I'm a little under the weather. Nothing really bad, but it's just irritating. So that might play out in some of these episodes this week, so do bear with. And thank you for being understanding, and with all that out of the way, let's get to playing a damn video game, shall we? Alright, so we survived the horde. We've done some patch-up work. Let's reassess what we're at here, because I haven't seen this since last week, so, and I don't have any wood on me, but I think I got some in the chest, but excuse me, a little indigestion there. Got to patch up the damage, and also I need to get rid of a few things, namely those and those. Let's see if I got any of that down here. I guess not. Okay. But yeah, from what I heard and what I've experienced, because I've been playing on Midnight Designer's Patreon server, torches and those kind of light sources, burning barrels, they tend to draw in the hordes like crazy. And I gotta eat. Pack stuff away here. But yeah, apparently they draw in, they create heat on the map, and from what I've heard, I can't remember who it was mentioned. It may have been, I don't think it was Cohen, but someone was saying that it has actually double the heat output than a running forge. In other words, not good. So we'll just get rid of that, and because we have the mining helmet, we should be good. So we're just going to get filled up. There we go. And we can use the cans for the forge. Now remember, we ditched the starter chili, so any chili we eat from this point on is good. Excuse me. Nice. Now let's get some drinkity drink. Alright, so it looks like we're at 100%. Let's pack this stuff away. That's what I need. And let's see. I think I'll leave everything else up there for now. I'm just kind of reassessing where everything's at, because when I play two games, I tend to get things a little blurry as to where things are. You kind of get them confused a little bit, so I'm trying to refresh my memory of where everything resides. Okay. So that we'll have to go treasure hunting at some point. So let's go and patch some things up a little bit. Just a little dab will do us. So it's mostly cosmetic, really. I mean, there is some hit point loss, but not too bad. But I definitely need a lot more wood to be able to patch it all up, especially like this right here. So now that the Horde Night is over, we got, well, essentially 6 days to be truly ready. What's going to come up is mainly resource gathering, as we have been, but we're going to be a little bit more freer because we got the base largely together. But we're going to have to start doing a lot more loot running. I need to get electrical components like crazy. I need to get solar panels, which means I have to start saving up the dukes so I can buy them, because I think you can only buy them. This is the tricky part. As you can see, I already got a box in the back there. Super upgraded. Well, such as it is. Out of wood. Isn't that convenient? Let's take a look at our levels here. Alright, got 29 points. Got 2 points left. That's kind of a shame. Alright, so let's start harvesting from the farm. So this episode probably won't be all that interesting in terms of action, but you never know. You could be doing something completely boringly mundane and have a zombie horde climb up your butt. I mean, you've seen it before in the past week or so be hacking up a resource boulder and blam, right in your face would be a whole bunch of zombie. Now with the base being turned down on the heat, so to speak, it might not be as much of an occurrence, but you never know. I mean, it could just be the random wandering horde, but on my base in Midnight Designer's server, I did a similar structure to what I'm working on now, except I had a buttload of torches all over the thing, which this is before figuring out that they draw heat. And I literally, and I mean the word literally, had screamer zombies come up every 5 minutes at the most, but it seemed more like every 3 or 4 minutes. Because as soon as I would kill one and get maybe 1 or 2 zombies that came with her killed, another screamer would pop up. And before I can get her and her entourage killed, another would pop up. And it was almost like a chain of back-to-back screamer zombies. And way too many close calls there. So that kind of helped back up the theory that torches and the like build heat that draw in the wandering hordes, particularly the screamer hordes. Because as soon as I took out all of the torches, they just stopped coming with regularity. So, kind of experimenting with the game a little bit more than what I did in the experimental build. More or less with the current build of the game. So, it's good to know that kind of stuff, and it's good to know that there's people on Midnight's server that know more about the game than I do, even though I've been playing the game for over 2 years now. But that's what I like about the 7 Days to Die community. What you don't know, someone else may know, and they can share that information that'll help your gameplay be better. You know, you can know the ins and outs of things, how to deal with things, just because of help from the community. And that's part of what my channel is about, is contributing knowledge to the community. Let's see how much wood we got. A nice start. Yeah, as Pamela Goodman and I have been talking in the comment section this past week, and before even, resource gathering, particularly of wood, is piss poor compared to what it used to be. Now, on one hand, I understand because, well, it forces the game to be stretched out, drawn out longer, so you don't get pretty much everything done in 21 days, and then the rest of it is just like, yawn, zombie, okay, kill it, yawn, zombie, kill it again. You know, you have to just keep harvesting resources and make it so that games where you get to day 100 or better are still challenging. But there still is that cutoff point where it's like you will eventually get to a point where it's saturated in the sense that you're not gaining anything, you're killing everything with ease. Challenge over. Kind of nature of the beast, I suppose. plenty of pine cones. So we'll be able to double up the garden here, the tree farm, which is a good thing. I think with the way resources are now, you have to tree farm. You have to. Particularly if your bases are made initially out of wood. But even later on, you're going to need wood for certain things. Stone is easily accessible. You just dig below the soil level, and you have a rock layer that goes all the way down to bedrock, so... unless they changed it. But, so rock and stone are pretty easy. You get metal hitting into stone, you know, and then you're bound to find iron deposits, so... you can find that stuff pretty easy. Oh, shit. Dog horde. Oh, yeah, dog horde. Foobar, dog horde. Bad boy. I'm bleeding. Gonna be bleeding more. Run, 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 run. See, mundane chore. And you never know what's gonna come your way. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Bad Cujo. Whoo, doggy. Pun intended, I suppose. Making it too easy, aren't they? Just stand still, let me kill you. Come on. Oh, that's right. Try to come and get me. Target-rich environment. There we go. Got one. Come on, Pooch. Stand still. Come on, you demon dogs. Alright, fine. We'll do this. Alright, so there's that. That happened. Let's get their pelts for the, if anything, just for the hides. I remember way back in the day when dog hordes were supposed to come every 6 days and not the day after the horde day. This is pretty much a strange anomaly, if I do say so. Okay, enough with the old-timey, weirdy voice there. Pepperidge Farm remembers. I am such a dork. Oh, lordy. Alright, so basically I did that just to get them out of my inventory. Alright, so let's go shopping. Get back to business. So yeah, like I was saying, you do these mundane tasks and you never know what you're gonna get. Like that right there. And there's another one up on the hill. Crikey. Alrighty then. Take that, Cujo. Little leg there. Oh no. You Your ass better run straight at me. Yeah, so I can shoot when you do the loop-de-loop. Crap. Oop, thought that would work. That didn't. Whoop, 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 whoop. Ha-ha. Oh, crap. Oh, shit. Alright, gotta use another bandage. And I'm infectinated. Hopefully that's the last of the dogs. And because it's a detriment to my sanity, I mean my stamina, I gotta use some honey. Right there. Alright, are we done with this nonsense now? Pick that up and put these up in here. Correct. Alright, well at least I got a good chunk of animal hide to make use of. So, bravo. Alright, so let's get the rest of these trees down. Unless there's more dogs to deal with. There's another dog to deal with. Just winged him. That's right, puppy. I got your kibble, but don't go for my bits. Crap. Ha ha. Okay, hopefully this nonsense is done so we can get some of these resources together. But I definitely gotta keep an eye out because there could still be a few stragglers around. Gotta keep the ears open. Even though my ears are kind of plugged a little bit right now. Sinuses are a hell of a thing. See, did I level up at all? No. Let's see where I'm at here so far. 116, 205. Okay, I'm almost at level 38. So, get another infusion of skill points, but I'm thinking I need to save up for. See, this will come up, open up here shortly. So that'll be useful. This is already unlocked. I need to get this unlocked. So I need weaponsmithing 4 and science 3. Or wait, no, I need toolsmithing at 6. So if I get to player level 40 and have 12 points to spend, I can unlock this, and then I can unlock the steelsmithing, and that will open up a whole world of awesomeness. That's one of the things. I mean, Haladmer and I had discussed about the skill points and how things are now gated behind that, as well as gated behind books, and we both generally disagree with them, with how they're usually implemented. But I think it does add a level of strategy in how you, at least now, it's a lot more strategic than Alpha 15 and before, but you know, to have certain skills unlocked before certain other skills are unlocked, I mean, it makes things a little more messy. By messy, I mean a pain in the ass. But on the other hand, you have to like plan ahead what skill is important to you. Okay, in my case, steelsmithing. So I could spend a bunch of points on crap, or save up and wait for the one skill I really want and unlock the chain up to that. So I mean, in a way, that's kind of cool. I still wish that things were a little more open instead of locked behind fixed skill levels, but you know, whining about it ain't gonna change it, so I figure I might as well roll with the tide, and if something is decent, then, you know, call it out. And I think that is kind of a decent aspect if we have to deal with gated skills, so I guess it's my way of turning lemons into lemonade, but I would still prefer Mountain Dew. Right? Right. Speaking of which, not a sponsor. Should be, but it's not. And considering I probably put so many people from PepsiCo, you know, their kids through college. But then again, Pepsi did that stupid commercial. Doesn't change how I drink, but man, it makes me a little irritated with the company. Alright, so probably what I'll end up doing, because we're getting close to the end of the episode, you know, I'll wrap these up, and then I'm going to expand what we got here for the tree farm, and I guess that's going to be the ever evolving chore, is chopping down trees and continuously expanding on it till maybe 50 trees or something like that. I want to see how much wood I've gathered, because I know I ran out of wood in this episode at one point. Chopped some trees, then they had to deal with the dogs. Did one spot of repair, or a couple spots of repair, but it should give me a rough number with all the trees that we just hacked down. 2830. That's not bad. Now, if I can, well, I'd end up filling these up as they're supposed to be. All the way down here, and I can't remember how many trees are in this one line, but say if there's 25 here, and then I expand sideways with a parallel line of trees. So say if that's 25, then 50. And I think we did close to, maybe close to that? I don't know. Or close to... I'll count it out, get it figured out, and then I can know that when the tree is worth 900 hit points, that roughly this much wood will be generated from it. And then it'll be like a constant number I can rely on for the most part. I'll probably even do better once I get other skills up, like, let me see here. There's a skill that is going to be important for the harvesting of material. Where is it? Bad mechanic. Because the harvest count will be improved. I'll be able to get more wood as I level this up. So that's something right there. Keep in mind of it. I did level up to 38, chopping those trees down, so that's pretty good. But yeah, I think I'll do some of this off camera and pick it up when I'm down near the end of this run. So anyways, with all that said and done. Thank you guys for watching. Do check out the links in the description box below. I'm thinking, just to let you guys know right off the bat, I'm thinking I might be putting up an episode of The Dagger's Point sometime this week. I got some things I'm thinking about in terms of, you know, what my channel's going to be going through soon, and opening up a discussion on that. So I hope you guys will check that out when it comes up, and you'll be able to find out when it comes up by following me on Twitter. You know the regular spiel. Check those links out in the description box. And until next time, see you later. Twitch, Twitch.